Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a text in Adobe After Effects. I'm going to show you around 3 ways of how to make a text. No matter what you name it, but I'm still not naming anything. But I recommend naming it text, just to be organized, you know. So for this first one, you don't need any plugins. Only one of them needs plugins, but yeah. So basically, you got your text layer. You want to make a text that says whatever you want. So I'm just gonna put, like, your mom. You see, we got text here that says your. Okay, hold up. So we got text here that says your mom. Okay, that's pretty funny. I'm so funny. Okay, so yeah, we got this text here, but what we want to do is you go to I'm already having trouble, dude. Create. Okay, there we go. Good. Create shapes from text. Sorry. I haven't done this new After Effects in not in a long time. I just started. Okay. So we want to enable both these layers. On the lines layer, you want to go to content. Add a group. Put everything to the group 1. And then add a stroke. Make it bigger. I'm gonna make it purple for this certain text. I'm gonna make a round join and a round cap. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. To me that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty awesome. So yeah, it's pretty good. You can copy and paste group 1. Oh, okay. And in group 2, we want to add a repeater. This is like the ECHOSPACE of like, it's just, it comes. The bad thing about this, you can't get any text animation, which is pretty sad, because I use it a lot. I use text animation a lot. So just make this 3, and this, no, not 70. We don't want this to be 70. Like 99. That's pretty good. Now we can make the stroke on the group 2 darker. So that already looks pretty good, but we can make it better by adding an inner shadow onto the regular text layer. Making it 35, make the size nothing, and just make the distance around 20-ish. And we can just make the angle 90. So that looks pretty good. We can now pre-compose both of these. Add a warp. You can do whatever warp you want. You can add an arc warp. You can add a shell lower warp. But in this video, I'm not going to do any warp. I'm just going to make the vertical distortion something like this. That looks pretty good. And we can add a stroke. Like this. And we can make it white. As you can see, it looks pretty good. That's the first text. We can't add any text animations. The next text is it's gonna be basically, you need plugins for this one. You need ECHOSPACE. For your text, I'm gonna put I think that's like long enough. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we got this. We can pre-compose this. Add a fill. Or actually, for this one, I'm not going to add a fill. So we can just add a stroke. Make it like a grayish, like a very dark gray. And then you're going to need ECHOSPACE for this, what I'm about to do. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to pre-compose this one last time. add ECHOSPACE, which is like a plugin. It's pretty cool. Make the instances 20. Repeat. Like and you see nothing happened, but basically we want to change the Y offset to like 3, and the scale like -1, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty good. We can now add a warp when we pre-compose it. Effective vertical distortion like 15. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to add a inner shadow on this one. So just go back into this one layer. Add an inner shadow. Make this 35 and make the size nothing. And make this 90. There we go. Pretty good. And go back to the main. Go back to the main composition. And add a stroke of whatever color you want. I'll make this one like this, and that looks pretty good. And now this last text, you need no plugins, and you can have text animation. Put whatever text you want. That's pretty good. So we can just put this here. It's similar to the ECHOSPACE one in fill. And make this like an orange-ish, maybe. You don't have to you can choose your own colors. Whatever looks good. Add a stroke. Get white. And change the size to around this much. I think that looks good. We can add a inner shadow. Make this 35 and make the angle 90. Make the side nothing. That's pretty good. We can pre-compose this. And you want to move this little thing down to the bottom by using this tool right here. We want to press the S. Duplicate this. Scale this thing down. Duplicate this. Scale it down again until it goes down to like 90%. 97. 96. 95. 94. 93. 92. 91. And 90. And we want to add an adjustment layer and add hue and saturation. Make the lightness lower. Like something like, okay, I want to see. Okay, 8 minutes, not bad. I want to make the lightness like -15, around that much. And finally, we can pre-compose this. Add a warp. And make the vertical distortion around. I'll make this one 10 because it didn't look that good. And you can add a stroke, obviously, and make it the color of our text. Boom, there you go. That looks pretty good. So that's it. Bye guys, and see you next time.